talking about the police lady, of course, that shot the kid that walked in the house.
Okay.
And we were saying that there's no way you can have, you walked through a whole house, and at no point you saw that this wasn't your house. Pictures on the wall, color different, nothing.
Yeah.
So we was.
So I'm guessing that it was one of those blueprints where, like it's apartments, and they all designed the same way. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I'm gonna just go. Second floor look like the third floor look like the fifth floor, and it's just like, I don't know why. First of all, I don't know why it was open. It was open.
Yeah, his door was open, which is crazy. He was knocked out.
Yeah,
but some people like that. They leave their doors open, like just like in Canada, they leave doors open, windows open.
Nah, that's not me, bro.
Yeah, but then we don't know where he came from. As we can see that his brother was a Christian, so they probably just came from a really good home, and nobody ever robbed them or beat them up before.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. You drunk, twisted. She said she was, talking to her boo, sexting.
Ain't that much talking in the goddamn world. Because like I said, because I live in an apartment like that, so it's like when you come in, all the buildings look the same. Because I've got off on the wrong floor and rung a bell before.
And it looked like you lost.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm on the wrong floor. Because I wasn't paying attention. But to come in a house, at some point, I'm going to pause like, this ain't I ain't leaving panties there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to pay attention. I'll be on the phone. So I don't know. It's just a weird situation.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the trial, but I want to know, like, his reaction. Or, was he just always sleep? And
they say he was knocked out into the sheets. And she just pop, pop, pop.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, he was like, he moved and she got nervous and shot up everything. So that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, she should have got more.
Yeah, she got 20 years straight up. I think more, but 20 would have been a good number to start with. Because I think, like I said, if it was us, we'd have got life. Yeah, we'd have got 20 plus life.
I was reading you something, and they said that guy got 25 for killing the police dog.
Yes. And then the girl that shot in the air, remember her?
Yeah.
She got, 40 years? 45 years, and she shot in the air to get a dude off of her. And proof that she was trying to get him off of her, and she shot in the air and gave her 45.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If they're fair, I would never say anything. I'm not racist. Yeah. I like white people, Chinese, whatever color. I love everybody. Puerto Ricans. Just be fair. Yeah. So if they was always fair, I wouldn't say shit. But it's that they're never fair. So it's like, how can I trust y'all to hold up a legal system? And then again, all of us is in the courtroom cooning, straight nigga, straight old slaves. Yeah. Hey, mister, we're going to rub your hair. Well, hope you don't get all that time. If you need something to eat. What?
I don't know why I thought that whole situation was just OD weird.
It was all the way weird. It was wrong.
And it's like for the victim to do that, all right, maybe a lot of people deal with grief differently. But then when you see the judge consoling and
hugging, give a Bible.
Hugging and the court officer, stroking her back and shit. Like I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I was uncomfortable.
Yeah. So I didn't. Yeah, that was all the way weird.
All the way weird. And other news, we had. Did you follow the 6ix9ine thing? It is getting bananas. It's like a circus.
That's why I said this before. I'm like, I never seen like a case where somebody is actually telling this so broadcast. Like everything. Everything is in TV. They got the kidnapping tape. They got
the kidnapping tape is crazy.
Phone wiring type.
Juco,
tape.
What up?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they got the kid. And that's the feds. You got to know it's the feds. The feds is thinking we're not gonna pull another Bobby Smurda because like Bobby Smurda didn't tell, so he just did his time. He gonna be solid when he come out, and that's that. 6ix9ine is telling, and they gave him a promise of if you tell this, you can kind of go away and do your music career. But these shiesty motherfuckers is putting everything on every tape, every video, every because like you said, what case you ever seen when he put so much shit out? Yeah, so they trying to damage him. So now he can't, because really people don't believe that the feds, the state, all these people of power, I'm not gonna keep saying what race, but of power, want to see a young person like that Spanish getting that much money, living his life. That's what happened with Bobby Smurda. He was still in the street a little bit, but he was doing his music thing, and the cops that have been trying to catch him his whole life was like, now we got your ass. You comfortable, you in studios doing this and that. We can link you with this dude over. Yeah. So I think it's a lot of times them cops don't want you, just like even again, sorry to be the dead horse, but Nipsey. Cops been chasing him for day in the life. When he chilled, got a business, started reading, got smart. I need him taken off the count. Get up out of here.
Yeah, get him out of
So they figure we can't lock you up no more because now you trying to live right. So what we gonna do next? Kill you. So and then for LA, that's not nothing weird because if you follow the Tupac and Biggie case, I know I'm going in, but you go follow the Tupac and Biggie case, the cop that quit the force found out that it was cops who killed Biggie and found the car and everything and went to the police and said, hey, I got them. And they said, the cop that did it is already serving a term for robbing a bank, so we not going to touch that because that's going to bring dirty. Y'all already dirty.
Well, LAPD been on that shake.
Forever and a day.
Forever they been on that shiesty little
Yeah, I would
area.
never, yeah. I don't know how people live out there. I could never do that.
Yeah. What, you watch Snowfall?
No, I'm trying to get into it. I
Yeah.
watched the first 2 episodes and I couldn't get into it, so I'm trying to.
It's off the hook. It kind of explained like the beginning
Of drugs.
of just drugs and the crack epidemic and all 3 parts from like the cartels side of the FBI, the government side, and then inside in the cities. But it kind of explains like how everybody was just corrupt trying to get that
money.
So
That happened to I don't know if you follow the case of the rich drug dealer dude, the big one, the one that escaped the prisons.
you talking about
El Chapo. Yes, sorry. El Chapo, they sentenced him, right? So we had to give you a chance to say something. So El Chapo said, "You guys are funny. You think that this is me, like this came from my country, and I just started moving stuff through submarines and stuff like that. The government allowed me to, and then when they were tired of me, tried to get rid of me, and they tried to mark that from the record, but he already said it. So I was like, but again, we can't be shocked about it because they did it to Freeway Rick. They did it to I'm usually good with the names, but it was another guy who
Rick Ross,
another dude from Harlem that they gave drugs to, and then
Bumpy Johnson.
Not Bumpy Johnson. They killed him in a prison. Inmate killed him, which I think the police probably paid that inmate to do it. But he was getting a ton of drugs. The DEA even said it. We was giving him drugs. Then they tried to say they said to keep pumping, and he didn't. Started reading books. He was like, I don't want to keep killing my people. And they said, you're gonna keep selling these drugs. And he was like, fuck y'all. So at night they tried to go in his house. He shot 2 different cops. They had him barricaded in the house. He wound up getting out of the house. Coming out all the way out the house, running, and then they caught him later and locked him up. Famous dude, but they wound up, some kid named Tony wound up stabbing him in the jail courtyard a couple of weeks before he had to go home. So it's like, come on, you've been in that jail forever and a day. Now you got stabbed. So if you look at a lot of History Channel, the History Channel, when it comes to drugs and stuff like that, you have retired and non-retired DEA agents saying we gave these people coke to destroy their neighborhoods. And nobody does nothing about it. So it's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. You want us not to believe facts? Oh, Larry Davis. Thank you, Juco. Larry Davis. Yes, he was a beast. And he wound up busting at the cops. Like, they tried to kick this door down. He put everything in front of them. They kicked down. He shot one cop in the ear, one in the leg. He went in, but he wound up getting out of the apartment. I don't know how, making it down the staircase. And they caught him, and he was locked up for the whole time. And a couple of weeks before he was going to jail, some hood dude stabbed him up and whatever like that. So
I mean, yeah, this Tekashi.
Thank you, Juco. Appreciate you, brother.
Tekashi 6ix9ine got me all.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I'm watching YouTube video. I'm like, oh shit, they got another tape in there? What the fuck? Like, it was just like they just got recording of people just talking on the phone, and it's just.
And they got Jim Jones.
They got Jim
talking, and they said Tekashi was a informant since 2017.
That's what they saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
They said since, he signed that deal, like they was on him.
Thank you, brother. I pray that y'all pay attention to us and we try to speak truth on this show. So thank you. But yeah, so Jim is saying let's kill him. But then they got another tape where they saying Jim Jones was an informant. Yeah, he was telling on people.
I didn't see that one, but
yeah, go to YouTube, put on Jim Jones. They got him getting them to talk on the tape, and he the one who brought the tape into the police. So he's involved. Only one that was kind of solid was Shotty.
Yeah, I think Shotty was. I think he was like quick to take that. He said,
"Now he knew he was gonna get that 30."
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they ain't doing that.
Yeah,
he's like, "Let me get that. Get out my face." Him and Mel Murder, I think, is about to cop out, and a couple of other ones. They're like, "We ain't playing with y'all. They know the feds ain't gonna do them right."
Yeah, you take that. Well, you want that? Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah,
because they was gonna smoke his boots.
So and then Tekashi, they said they gonna of course pay for him to get the tattoos off his face. He's gonna dye his hair, but that's still not gonna stop you from being 6'9". It's stupid.
And then it was like they were saying that he denied witness protection program
because he think he gonna be good in the street. He better not, because there's gonna be some little dummy that's gonna knock his head off.
And I don't know. I think this is generation Tekashi. Like,
what you mean?
I think this is a generation like they accept snitching.
Oh yeah.
And they think nobody cares no more. Like, it's just,
Let me tell you what a rat told me. And I got to turn my camera.
I'll tell you what a rat told me.
I got to tell you. A rat told me. So I said, you was a stone cold killer. Niggas respected you. All you had to do was hold it. Hold 5 years. You told on somebody else, which, of course, with the government, if you tell, you have to sit there the duration of until the snitches, all the snitching is over. So say if I get 5 years and I'm telling on Outlaw, I have to wait till Outlaw gets sentenced before I get let go. So if Outlaw decides to fight and it takes 5 years for Outlaw to fight, so I might as well have did my 5. So that's what I try to explain to him. You might as well do your 5 because now you got 30 dudes you got to wait for. So imagine. So anyway, long story short, he wound up still doing the 10. And then I said, well, how did that work out for you? So he was like, well, I mean, I'm still here, but I'm about to go home and I'm still going to be that nigga. I said, explain. So he was like, I'm still going to be that nigga because if a nigga do something, I'm going to pop him. I said, okay, but why'd you snitch? And he was like, because I'm a lion. And, what happens to a lion when you put him in a zoo, they lose all the fighting them. Oh, that's what you're going with? That's what you're going with, nigga? Like, get the fuck.
I'm a lion. What the fuck? I seen the crazy bitch jump in the lion den in fucking Bronx Zoo.
That's what I was gonna talk about next. That lion was like, this is this bitch crazy?
That lion said, nope, not me. I see what y'all do with the fucking monkeys.
You shoot me, bitch.
You won't get me. I'll wait for my dinner tonight.
That was a smart ass lion. He was like this. Yeah, all right, bitch. Somebody get this bitch, please, out this guy. And she was black. I was shocked. Yeah, I don't know if she's fully black. She might be Spanish.
No. She was part Dominican.
All right, see, I knew it. That's what I said. I'm gonna wait. Yeah. See, that's why I was like, was she really black? Somebody probably hurt her feelings. Julian, the lion is gonna eat me. He was like, yeah, I bitch. Like that K2 was, I just saw a K2 case, not to jump off the subject, but I just saw a K2 case where this dude was just standing in the middle of the street, like making his dick hit his stomach, just plap, 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 plap. His girl was trying to get him out the street. He runs to the house, trying to climb up the window, fell off the window, hit the floor, and just laid there. She's pulling up his pants and shit. That K2 shit is dangerous.
That shit is.
My thing is, this is why we didn't smoke crack. Like I said, not to jump around, but this is why I didn't smoke crack. That's why I didn't sniff coke. That's why I didn't do none of that. Because, again, I used to be a seller of this. So a lot of times I would, watch people who smoked it. And I just said, I don't see the benefit. I ain't gonna have no teeth. I'm gonna be ashy. I'm gonna be playing with nigga balls for crack. It's not enticing. It was not enticing. What I'm saying? You was the prom queen, the prom fiend. I didn't see the point. I was like, no, don't see.
There was nothing appealing about crack.
It was nothing to say. I like to smell good. I like to be clean. I like my teeth. I go to the dentist all the time. Me and my dentist got a good relationship. I didn't see the upside. My aunt, which was crazy, she was a functional crackhead. So I don't know if y'all know what a functional crackhead is. Okay. You do everything. She worked. She fed the kids. She did everything, and she just was boom, 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 boom. And I didn't know. I'm a kid, but she's always come in my room and part her hair and go, "Is it a fire in there?" I said, "What? Ants is making marshmallows? What the fuck did you talk about?" And she would just. And I had my uncle. He was a DJ, so he had a room about the size of this, full of crates, DJ stuff. That's probably why I love music. And that was her husband, and she wanted to burn the whole fucking room down, just fucking albums melted together. She was all fucked up. But again, the greatest aunt I ever had, because she calls me for every birthday. She says, I'm talking to this day, she calls me and said happy birthday from the time I was little. So she's still dope, you know what I mean? But she got off the crack and then she got 10 kids. But yeah, I just didn't see the upside.
I thought it was just too much work.
Crack?
It's like you got to find a pipe. You got to find somebody to smoke with. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, because a lot of them try to smoke by themselves because they don't want to share. Yeah, that high as a motherfucker.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I remember I saw my cousin, right? So her mom was a crackhead. So we used to always say, "Oh man, we don't want to be like Aunt Anna. She smoked crack." And I was like, "Damn, that's messed up. You want to smoke crack?" Because we just was in that kind of house where we said shit to each other. So she was like, "Man, I ain't gonna never be like that. I'm gonna be a businesswoman." I said, "That's great." So then me and my cousin, we sitting in my car when I first got my truck, it was all nice and shiny. So we sitting in our old hood talking. And then all of a sudden, she just came up to the car and hit it. I didn't realize it was her because, you know, your eyes got to focus. And I'm like, and he was like, yeah, that's Tanisha. And I'm like, what? And she was like, yeah, I said, both of y'all dick. I said, I'm your cousin. No, you cannot suck my dick. No, get your hands off of that. I tried to roll the window up. I was like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how did that happen? Like you knew you, bro. Yeah, it was like a cat. You ever tried to put a cat in the tub? That's how I was trying to get off my window. I had a stick. I was like, no, don't suck my dick. Get your hands off of that.
Like what?
Yo,
when was crack like? All right, when was crack like pretty much over? Like what? I know people.
I think probably 2000.
2000. So 2000. Like around 2000.
You can't look that up.
Like, but from 80 to 2000.
Yeah.
Good. 20,
that's a good
20
some
years
decades.
of prime
20.
crack smoking, right? So, how do you get introduced to crack though? That's what I'm.
That's what I'm saying. As you seen your mother do it, and you're a young person who fucking.
Yo, so you in the 90s? How do you get introduced to crack? Like,
I can tell you how.
In the 80s, it's like okay, everybody was doing it.
No.
But in the 80s, it's like smoke this new shit.
Yeah.
And then then you get hooked. In the 90s, it's like I already see what
Yeah.
what it's doing to people. So so 95, 96, it's like nigga.
But I can tell you how some of them people did it. Well, from my perspective, is that a lot of people was like, because this is what happened to my uncle. I think he started getting high in like the middle 90s, and again. My aunt was a crackhead, so they was fucking, and instead of smoking a cigarette, she was like, "Taste this," and he like, "Nah, what the fuck is that in the pipe?" And she was like, "I'm trying to make you feel good. Sex is crazy," and he was a freak, so he was like, "Oh, and then boom, done. So a lot of it was relationships.
I just thought that I'd rather been a cocaine head.
Yeah, I'd probably did coke.
Cause they look like they got more fun than.
Coke was a party joint. That's what everybody on Wall Street did. You know what's funny? My pops, he was my step pops. He was sniff coke, right? But he never showed me this. Like I think when I turned like 19 or 18, no 17, he was like telling all types of truth. So he comes lay on my bed. I'm sitting on my bed. He lays on my bed and go, "Hey man, don't use drugs. They ain't good for you." I said, "Nigga, I'm 17. You kind of late." He was like, "No, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because you can still get into the needle stuff like that." And then he just opened a little wrap and was like, "You know what I'm saying?" I said, "You just sniffed in my face.
You just told me it wasn't good."
And he was like, "That's different." I was always confused. So yeah, it was crazy. But he was a sniffer's ass off. But he was fine. He wore silk, a Rolex bracelet, chain, never pawned nothing. Dope ass car. He was chilling. Yeah, he. Yeah. Yeah. That's unless you have an addictive personality, because some people that can function like that and it'd be good, could go to work and everything. Then there's some people who just gotta have it, and that's when you get the niggas that be like,
all fucking. You seen that? What's that movie?
Holes in their nose and shit.
Wolf on Wall Street.
Oh yeah.
They was.
I met like 3 of them.
Yeah. And they was going.
And I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. One of my reasons I'm not getting high, especially even with weed, because again, not to prove my point, but I was like, again, hard body, street. Like, I got shot, I got stabbed, I was in it. Like, nigga shot me, I was like, oh, I'm killing all your whole family tomorrow. I was like that. But I didn't want to get high because I like to pay attention. So I thought, like, my cousins, they would smoke, and then we would all be outside, and they'd just be, like, dumb. And I'm like, now, if somebody ran up on us, y'all going to be sitting there looking dumb, and I'm like, I'm alert. And the funny part, that happened. I'm in front of the spot, talking to somebody. From the corner of my eye, I see niggas creeping, kind of like the Tony Montana. I'm not even lying. Creeping, like, I'm like, you just saw something? And they're like, man, you see, shut the fuck up. You always think you see something. These dudes pulled out the biggest guns that you ever want to see in your life. And just so happens, this lady buzzed her buzzer for some reason, and I turned and opened the door and ran in, and they grabbed all of them, beat them with the guns, and I'm on the roof tomorrow. I told you. And then right before my boy went to go behind me, they grabbed him by his pants buckle, and the door closed. And I'm like, I didn't have anything, so I couldn't do nothing. So I
Sorry.
That's it. I hope they don't kill you. Yeah, and then they beat the shit out of all of them. Like 2 of my boys got away. They ran that way. I ran in the door. And then the other dudes that we didn't really mess with got caught. And then they just like got beat them up, robbed them for all their drugs. And then they gonna come to me tomorrow. Something. Well, we got robbed. You gotta give us half your shit. I said, really, nigga, you just got beat with a gun. You gonna come to me and tell me I'm gonna give you half a shit. I'm gonna give you shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Should have been a little quicker.
Should have been alert, nigga.
He should have felt that day, motherfucker. So it was crazy. Like I just didn't want to be dumb and get caught off guard. Like as they say now, caught slipping. I never wanted to get caught slipping. So I was like, I'm good. I need to see cops come in. Like one time, my cousin, he sold drugs to a cop. Everybody told him he was a cop. They said, that is a cop. You don't even know him. He was like, no, he official. The dude, you had to see how long this camera was. Like, they're in the car across the street while he comes and makes the sale. The camera is sticking out the car. I was like, you don't see that fucking camera? He was like, no, it's good. As soon as he dropped it in his head, they ran down on him and locked him, did 5 years.
So what if you
It's like an idiot.
So what if you like? I think like rich people.
So I got some funny stories for you. But go ahead.
So if you're in the, of course, if you're in the streets and you still out there, yeah, don't smoke. You want
don't smoke crack.
But what if you like, multi-millionaire in the house?
But to this day, multi-millionaires still sniffing, still smoking weed.
I mean, yeah,
I don't think they're gonna do crack.
No, crack.
Oh, weed?
I'm talking about weed.
Yeah. Would I do it?
Yeah.
If I'm multi-millionaire, I was just talking about that. I said I don't think I would smoke. I'd probably do an edible. But then people say don't do that because that shit come and goes. So you be talking to somebody next thing you high again. So I don't want to do that. Yo, you did it. Oh. I don't want to say who I pointed to. Okay, we got 10 people in here. Because you kept getting high. Oh, see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Your digestive, because you ate prior to taking it, right? Cole, what up, big dog? My cousin. Yeah, I don't think I said I would do an edible because it seemed easier. I don't think I can inhale weed. I don't know, but I would try it.
I had a bad experience.
You smoked weed before?
Yeah.
I can't see you smoke.
First I had Purple Haze
first
came out. Yeah.
I ain't gonna try some shit that just come out.
I don't know.
You gotta give it a couple of weeks.
My cousin came from down south. They was like, yo, let me get some. I was like, all right, fuck it. I ain't doing nothing. No shit. I ain't got a job. Fuck it. So I wound up smoking it, and then that's when Incredible Hulk was.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So
Hypnotic and Hennessy?
Yeah, nigga. When I smoked that and drunk some Incredible Hulk, nigga, I thought I was the Hulk, nigga. I was like, I'm turning green. Don't make me angry. I took all my clothes off.
You really did?
Yeah, I took all my clothes off. I went to bed. They said, what is wrong with you? I hear shit. I was bugged. I said, no, never again. I want regular weed. Regular weed.
My boy, he said he smoked weed for the first time, and he was watching TV, and then he was like dozing off, and he said the lady that was playing the black and white movie just turned around and said, "You going to bed, nigga?" He said he just stopped smoking weed after that. I said, "Really?" She did. He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, yeah." That's what scares me about it. I'm like, I don't want shit like that to happen to me. But a lot of people who smoke and know different strains and stuff like that talk to me. They always go, "The way you are, I think it'll be good for you." Because you know, some of them make you think, some of them make you be aspiring.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you get those creative juices flowing, and if you're an artist or writer, whatever, you know what I'm saying. A lot of them smoke marijuana.
Winston 411 said, "Thug passion, and weed don't mix." I guess you had a bad experience, huh, brother?
I told you, man. I tell you, it was Incredible Hulk, Hypnotic and
that's
Hennessy,
Hypnotic
right?
and Hennessy, yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, I told you,
Hey,
I had the big lemonade cup too, like
Cat McRae. Nice picture.
Yeah, that shit. I was like, nope.
So you believe in universe, I believe in meditation somewhat, right?
Mm-hmm.
If there's a way to get into that state, creative space, whatever it is, through weed, through drugs, don't you think there's a way to still tap into that without necessarily smoking weed or taking some kind of drugs?
I mean,
Your meditation.
Yeah.
That's what allegedly meditation does.
You can still be creative. I think what people do is, I actually think it's an excuse. To tell you the truth, like
You think so?
Yeah, people smoke weed. It's like, oh, I need to smoke weed so I can kind of like get the juices flowing. But it's like it's already there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of you.
So you think they mind?
Yeah. It may calm you down. Like I said, like it might be just meditation. You might just need meditation and just be like, just calm you down, put you in that space where you could just think. Because even me, like, I can't write something while I'm in Times Square or something. It's like 40 million people around me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be in a quiet space. And then I think maybe the same thing with artists and people that go to the studio. They need you in the studio. You hear the music, but then maybe you just need to stimulate your mind with the fact that you in that calm space while you're hearing loud noises and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that it is an excuse, but it may be an excuse.
It could be.
So you're right. You can tap into that creative.
Because what you call it says that I always forget his name, and I think he's so dope. The guy who owns Virgin Mega. Yeah. He Bill. What's his name? Bill. But anyway, dude owns an island, owns his own airport. I don't know if he still has an airport. He has a ship that goes to space, and he says every time he gets high, he winds up making something that makes him another $1 billion. So you know what I'm saying? Could we? I mean, you know what I mean? So
he's a billionaire, so maybe it works. Maybe it's quicker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe
there's a lot of rappers that said that they get more inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah. They get to the point quicker. So I mean, like I said, I know a lot of writers, and then when they don't smoke, they get writer's block. When they do smoke, they can write a whole novel, and they got big selling books. But like you said, it could be all in your mind. It could be this, I'm smoking, I'm relaxed, so I can think of some things.
I don't smoke, and I could have writer's block for like damn near 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just nothing come to you, and then next thing you know, when something does come, it just go. But maybe the marijuana could make that happen faster.
So you probably could, but I am, like I said, maybe one day I'll try it. I'm not rushing, but maybe I'm trying to, because like I said, a lot of writers and business guys that I know, and they always go, man, Ty, I'm telling you, like, you'll be open, you'll have different ideas. I'm not making you, but try it when you get a chance. And I'm like, all right, cool. But I just never did. So something came up. It's what I brought up, I think, of like 4 shows already. So somebody said to me, it came across my Instagram, and somebody said to me again, that stupid shit that I told you I don't like. And it's not stupid to anybody else, so I'm not calling y'all stupid or whoever believes in it, is when women say that you can make time for what you want to. I hate that shit. So it's just,
you can make time if you want to.
Basically what they're saying. And I just don't agree with that, because and I keep telling people I don't agree with it only because I think some people can, depending on your career path, and if you have a 9-to-5 and you have nothing else going on but besides that 9-to-5, then that person could probably make time for you. But if you have a person with a 9-to-5 and they have a grind, I can come. And that's what I said to the girl on Instagram. So we kind of went back for a little while, but then it kind of was like, all right, tomato. But it's like, if I have a grind, yeah, I could come to your crib at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, but we were either going to go see what fuck. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have in your head that I'm going to spend 2 hours with you at night, and we still it comes to the same thing, fucking to go to sleep, and then I see you in the morning before I go and do another 16 or 18 hours. Because what I learned in meditation and I learned in life lessons is that the most important thing that we have is time. You know what I'm saying? You can't, that's why I do everything. Like, I squeeze everything in the day. People always tell me I got to sit down, but I'm like, every time you miss a call or I don't talk to you, it's not because I'm sitting here with my thumb in my ass. I'm usually moving, talking to people, doing something, because that time you can't get back. And that's what I try to tell people. So it's not that I'm ignoring you or I don't like you or I don't do this, but my situation is more important than, and I'm sorry, but it's more important than hugging you and shooting the shit.
Well, I think women just take a lot of stuff literally. Like, it's just like, she's saying that, and I'm just pretty much.
I mean, I never dated her. None. This is a girl who just posted.
I'm just saying that she probably saying that, and I'm just trying to get into that woman mind, way of mind, because I'm married, and I'm the only one that probably understand this shit.
Yeah.
But it's basically saying that you have a choice. Mm-hmm. Like, we all have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. I can make time, but what is that going to cost?
Boom, is what I'm saying.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I can make time. Yeah, but yeah, I'll push this off and I'll push that off, and yeah, we'll have dinner or whatever the case may be, and then what happens? And then I lose the opportunity that I had when I was going to do.
And that happened to me. That happened to me. I went to go chill, and I said I'm going to chill with this girl because she's been asking me, and I'm going to do the right thing. And I missed a $2 million deal. So some shit that I don't have now. Do I blame you? You see what I'm saying? Because the first thing a girl is going to say, you did that. That was your choice.
And that's when they go back to the choice thing.
See,
before they were saying you can make time if you want to. Now you're saying, well, that's your choice now.
You did that, yeah.
So that's what.
That's why I don't do that, and it's I'm not mad at the money because to me another opportunity will come. I was pissed off when it happened, but another opportunity will come. But I know now that you're gonna be selfish and say that was your choice. Somebody just said that to me again, and I told you, D, that was said to me twice. So to me, that's a lesson. That's God telling me don't defer. Am I using the right word? Defer? Don't defer from your path. Don't do that. And for him to put that in my face twice, I'm not doing it. So if that's what you want to believe, I just never believed in you can make time for what you want to. In that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just so a woman is always gonna be mad at me because I have to exhaust everything that I'm doing in life before I say okay, before I tap out and say I'm good. But I'm gonna do my life.
But they don't want to hear that word.
I didn't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear them. You're not important enough. Oh, really, nigga? All right. I'll take my panties back. Give me my pussy back. Take it up.
But you know what the most complicated thing for a woman for me is my honesty. Because I'll say that. I'll say, I'm not. So you can keep your pussy. You can keep your time, and I'm good. Oh, look, you don't give a fuck about shit. How could you say that? But I'm being honest. I'm telling you what a woman say. Tell me and let me make the decision. So I'm doing that. So how you mad at me? Then they'll get all mad, all upset. Still give me the pussy. They get mad and say, "See, what?" Like they're confused, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
They always say that. Oh, we complicated. No.
Oh, men are not complicated, bro. And I'm not saying it because I'm a man. Men, it's
straight. I'm telling you.
Fuck, feed, look out. And then another thing, a girl, situation. This girl said, "What can I do? What can I do to make you slow down on your grind?" So I said, my bills, all in all, like for me to be comfortable, and quit my job, and still be able to move around and have time for you, is 2,300. She's mad. She makes 200,000. She said, "So I gotta give you two. You got it. You make 200,000. She said she ain't got no bills, credit good, own my own house. So if you're saying you want time and I'm offering to give you that time, then you got to help me with some of my bills." But a man would do that. We would do that. We would say, "Okay, if I want your time, here."
Yeah, I'll do that.
We'll do that. But women, they look at you like, "What? No." And I'm not saying all. There's some women that might. I just ain't meet them yet. But you know what I'm saying? They won't do it for you. But that's what I say. The difference between being as they say, I didn't say this. Women say, boss bitch. So how are you a boss bitch if you can't even say, "All right, it's 24. I could do 12. Can you meet me halfway?" And she didn't even give me an offer. She was just like, "Well, stay on your grind." Well, I am, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if you can't help me, be with me or don't. That's what I feel. And people always say, "Well, people who know me for a long time, you're gonna be like your dad. You're gonna die alone." I said, everybody dies alone. They don't make two caskets. Those niggas don't expire at the same time. Nobody does. So I'm always gonna die alone. Whether I'm on the toilet, you at work, I'm at work and I die, I'm gonna be by myself. So you saying that is dumb as shit. So then they get mad at me for that. So I don't fucking know.
You're like, you know what? I ain't saying shit.
Yeah, I ain't saying shit. And I'm good at that. Yeah. I'm great at that.
Yeah, the silent treatment kills.
What, bro?
Silent treatment.
They want to shoot you.
Yeah. I'm a professional silent.
I got a PhD.
I'm a professional silencer. That's it. Yeah, nah, man. You're right, man. Women.
All right, so this guy's funny. Winston 411 said there are a lot of women out there playing games. Winston, who played a game with you, sir? Tell us your story. But it is a lot of women playing games, and like I said, they want to get to the bag. They driving Bentleys. They doing this. They doing that. But they won't help you. It's like I said, it's very rare women that would do it, but they got to feel like they have something invested in it. And you're not going to feel that way. Just like men, we don't feel that way before we do it. We just know we like you. We know we care about you, and this is what we want you to do. So we help.
I just
But then our help goes unspoken. Fucking, women are like that rain repellent for right off. They don't give a shit. You only as good as the thing you did yesterday or today.
Yeah.
That's it.
What have you done for me lately? What's
That's
the
it.
Jackson song?
Yeah. You could have fucking built this house from the fucking roof down, everything, and everybody just show me something else.
Yeah, something like, what
Bitch,
the
I just
hell?
built this
But
house.
I'm tired. No.
They don't care.
Okay.
On the low.
I feel like I can relate to your issue.
It's like a preacher, right? You like this nigga talking to me. I hear it.
I hear it. Yeah.
But then the first thing they say is, you know, I took care of you. How? Because I stayed with you. I paid the bills too. I was like renting from my homeboy. If me and you live together and I'm paying half of the rent, what the fuck you talking about? Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Winston 411 said, got to filter the bitter from the sweet. I think all these bitches lemons.
Lemon drops.
Because I walk around us. He's sour bitch. He's sour bitch.
So bitter.
So yeah, so that's the news. Tonight, you know, we like to have good conversations. We don't have a guest, so I'm glad Outlaw came to give his married his married input. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we was just saying that earlier. That's the hardest shit in the world to be married.
It's like a job away from your job.
Oh, I don't want that kind of pressure.
It is.
I don't
Right.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to like when you too relax and it's like it seems like you got it down pat and it's like, you're like it's a well-oiled machine, then this was like that's when she comes in and be like, nope, change this whole shit. No, fuck this. I want another machine.
Mhm.
It's like what? I thought we had this system working. No.
My boy I was with yesterday, they called me and they was like, I need 40 cigars. Love these dudes. They spend money. So I brought the cigars. And they gave me a $60 tip. So I really love you guys. And he said, because of you, I'm not going to. Now, he has 2 houses that he bought and just got married. And as soon as I walked in the door, the first thing he said to me was, don't get married. And I said, what the fuck? What? He was like, yeah, don't get married. I'm like, why? And he's like, just don't. So the whole time she's calling him, then she said, if you come in late, I'm going to lock all the doors. So he was like, well, fuck you. I go to the house in Jersey. So she's like, don't play with me. You better come home. Because you're going to drink. He said, well, I'm taking care of business. I'll be there. What's the problem? You need something? No, I just think you should be in the house. Now it's like 8 o'clock. So I'm like, damn, do I want somebody to tell me when to come in the house? Do I want somebody trying to lock me out my own crib? Like that shit don't feel enticing to
and
me.
it's crazy because like I even look at it for the celebrity point
Oh
of view.
God.
And it's like you would think like somebody like, you know, y'all both working and y'all both in that limelight. Y'all both need, you know, time to do what y'all need to do.
Nope, they still want that time. Yeah, they still want that time.
They get divorced in 2 months.
Yeah, straight up.
So it's like what works, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, the old child, you know, high school sweetheart thing, I think that may be the only.
Do you believe that Farrakhan was talking about them putting stuff in our food, which is making people thought process change, and I believe that only because I believe you are what you eat, and they're saying that it's changing people that want to, you know, genders and stuff like that. That's why more guys now want to be gay, more females want to be gay. He was saying that you know, it just that we're off.
Yeah, it I don't know. Maybe I know this. It just seems it's just a whole lot now.
There's a whole lot now.
Like for some reason when I was growing up, you would see like maybe one in each school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh yeah, here a little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a maybe. You be like, yeah, he gonna be gay.
You know what I'm saying? And then now it just seemed like it's just out and about. I was watching Connors. The Connors, the Roseanne spinoff. And shout out to my niece. She's in it, you know, Jaden Ray. She's doing her thing. And they had an episode, and I was like, an episode where they have a boy. Darlene has a son that's gay.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
And he's only maybe 10 years old, 10, 11 years old. He dresses, in women's clothing and stuff like that. And he goes, and they had an episode where he kissed the boy I mean, they didn't show it, but he kissed a boy. The school called him down and was, trying to have a little intervention with the other boy, and the other boy was like denying it. And I was just thinking, I was like you got families that's watching it, and I'm not saying that. Look, shout out, to all the homosexuals and all that stuff, and y'all do, whatever. I just don't think that needs to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I'm eating dinner with my, with my son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. If for some reason it just rubs me a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit wrong.
Oh, hopefully in the wrong way.
Yeah. No, I want to say it rubbed me, but in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my stepbrother is gay. So, I was in.
The one that was smoking a cigar with you?
No.
Oh.
No, it's from my father's side. I barely see him, but
I was gonna say.
But yeah, he's gay, and it's like, so I got no problems with no gays and homosexuals, and women's, all that. Love who you love.
I love the gays.
Love who you love. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it just need to be over there. Yeah, they run, and I realize that too. Like the gays, they run everything, so they got the outlet. That's why that whole Dave Chappelle thing was so big.
Yeah, they try to knock him off.
They pretty much own all the media circuits.
Mm-hmm.
So when Rotten Tomatoes came out, and they got to critique all the show, and then they came out and they opened up to like 5 so-called woke critics. People was like, nah, son, this is not even right. And then when they finally opened up to the public, they realized they got a 99, and they was wrong.
Yeah, because they took them off for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then they have the power to do that because they own pretty much everything. So, and I didn't know it was that big until somebody told me. It's like, yo, listen, man, like it's.
All right, so the question is, like, not saying that every gay person would do that. So, would you take some dick for fame?
Hell no.
He looked over all uncomfortable. He said,
is there a follow-up question with that shit? Like, nah, son. Nope.
So somebody had a $4 million in a bag, and that said, if you could be the next big comedian, actor, just let me hum your balls.
Nah.
No, it would be absolute not right there.
I
He's grabbing the bag.
Yeah, nah.
He's grabbing the bag.
Right. He's sitting there looking at the 100, 200, 3. I got a $4 million to go. Nah, I can't. I just.
What about you, Q?
Me personally, I don't see nothing.
See, if I do have $4 million right now, I said we could get Cypher Sounds business up and running, photographs. You have your own staff, building, and everything. $4 million right now. Let me hum your balls. Hum your balls. Yeah.
He said. He just.
Some people say.
That money shit, it sounds great, but you gotta be in it, man. Like, there's something. If you do that once, you might just like it.
That's what I said. But there's some guys who say that I ain't gay. He want to do it to me. I get the money and run. Some guys.
What if they say, I'll give you $4 million. All you gotta do is lay there and let me jerk off on your shirt.
On your shirt? Why shirt?
So
he hate his shirt?
So you gotta just sit there and be like, oh shit. Can you hurry up, please? Like,
would you do that for a role?
I'm asking you. I asked you the question. I asked you the question.
Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Would you do it for a role? $20 million role.
$20 million role?
Yeah.
Nah.
You gotta touch him. Let him jack off on you.
I'll take the shirt off, put it on the floor and be like, yeah, bro, do what you gotta do.
No, it gotta be on you. It gotta be on you. And he want you to have on tighty whities.
Oh no.
He told us with Denzel. That should be.
Interesting thing about that though is like you said $4 million. As those numbers go up, more and more people are gonna be like, You know what I mean? They're gonna be asking questions about it.
Like I always said, like it's
Like
a lot.
you know, you got somebody with on the answer. Like if it's like, fuck no, like get the fuck out of my face, for no.
Whoop your ass.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, but then if it's more like,
Nigga thinking about it.
it was like,
So you just said on the shirt.
so you said just a shirt. All right, let me call my wife. Let me see.
Like I said, the people think I'm crazy, but like just some bullshit. But I've been through a lot, so I don't know if I told you that story when it happened to me, and I said no, but and only because I'm like I'm not gay. How I'm gonna look my son in the face, my family, and I was like it wasn't worth it, so I didn't do it. And that's one thing. Like there's a lot of shit I regret, but I didn't regret that. And the nigga came out like with these tighty whities or like really literally one ball hanging out. To myself, you sure? I said, bro. And I was like so mad. I was like, but I can't beat him up because I didn't want to get blackballed. But I would have beat him up knowing that I was gonna get blackballed anyway. Because I did. I didn't get blackballed. They just was like real funny. So I guess I was blackballed. And he was like, yeah, straight up.
He said, I really was getting blackballed.
Yeah, straight up.
There's one black ball.
You're fucking idiots. This is what happens when you have friends like these.
One black ball,
they
black ball at me.
they laugh at your trauma. This could be trauma. They laugh at it. See what they do? Horrible. Don't have friends like these. Black. And the funny part is it was I don't know if I should say this, the record label. It was Sony. So they
You got
the boss put me with him and was like, I see a grind. This is the guy that you need to be with because he grinds. He's like right under me. Yeah, trying to grind on me. Like I didn't say that. So yeah, he did that shit. And I was like, but then he got fired like 2 years later. So I'm like, all right, so nigga couldn't call back and say, yeah, you was a dirtbag, bring him back. It's like stupid shit. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy. Oh no. Oof. Got chills. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just can't because
no, you can't go there. That's what I'm saying.
they're told a type of lies and it's just crazy. But you know what's funny? When you tell a story like that, people will laugh at you. But if you was a woman, you wouldn't. So that's the up and down with that too, is because y'all don't respect what I'm saying because I'm a man. I could have killed this motherfucker, but I'm telling y'all he ain't right, and y'all will laugh at me. So it's like let me tell you another story. See, again, I got a lot of shit. So I'm on the phone, right? Payphone. So this is like early 90s. So I'm on the payphone, got my chain on. A young lady snatches my chain, right? So I'm in shock. So I'm on the phone like this. Oh, this little bitch there for a minute. But I'm like, she's not going nowhere. I'm tall as shit. I was on the motherfucking track team, caught ass. Boom. Beat the shit out of her. Bah, 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 bah. Cops came out, beat the shit out of me. Poo, 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 fuck you beat this girl up for. Poo, poo, poo. I'm like, yo, she had my chain. She like, he robbed me. Still got the chain in there. I said, that's my chain. So luckily it was a cop that wasn't an asshole. So he said, let me get the chain. Because they were going to let her walk and arrest me. He said, let me get the chain. Come to precinct, file a report. She said, no, I just want him to get away from me. They got me in cuffs on. We pressed charge because we saw you do it. I'm like, all right, y'all saw me do it. Y'all saw me snatch that chain off of her. Okay. So we go, whatever, like that. So when the one cop came back down, he was like, all right, bro, what happened? I said, I was on the phone. She snatched my chain up, blah, blah, blah. The chain says a thing that I put in the back. She was so fast when he went downstairs and asked her, what does the chain look like? She described it, whatever. He said, what does it have on the back? There's nothing on the back. Turn around, cuff up, bitch. And luckily I had him, you know what I'm saying? Then when they let me go and then I had to do my little stupid report that I didn't want to do, they were busting out laughing. I had to like take my chain off the desk and like leave. Like the detectives is cracking up. So he said, you this little 5-foot dick robbed you. I said, but it wasn't funny when y'all thought I robbed her. You see what I'm saying? So it's always a stereotype with that shit. So, even when I said that,
you can't call
I was raped with my son. My mother said, shut up, niggas can't get raped. If this bitch is 20 something, I'm 16, is not rape? And I said no twice. Rape. I had a rape baby. But they'll laugh at you. They won't take it seriously when you're a man. So life is life.
Life as a man.
Yeah. But then they say we got it great because we got a dick. You cursed us, Lord. You cursed us. You gave us.
Should have ate the apple.
Danger D said that. See how we do him. But he had like 6 parties when I was trying to book shit, and then he never, because you can't book him. You can't say, all right, we got this week. He go, I got a baby shower, but we fucked him. So Danger D said we screwed him. But we left about the loop. Next week you coming, Danger D? We're here, bro. We always here. We here every Saturday. So that's the story. So we like how many we got promoting right now? What do we have? An hour already? It's about an hour. Or over an hour. Hour.
Yeah,
All right. So, you good? Got anything else?
Yeah. So I got so I decided to decided to take other adventures.
Ventures?
Yeah.
Adventures.
Adventures, yeah.
Adventures.
Adventures.
Adventures. Yes.
Yeah, adventures.
Because I'm thinking you gonna put some money in adventures. That's a
adventures. Yeah. To my life.
bling.
So I decided to take a motorcycle class.
Oh shit! All right.
So I'm doing it this weekend, and I tell you,
You did it already?
No, I'm currently
Okay.
doing it. I gotta do it today. Did it today and tomorrow, and I'm telling you right now, everything in my hips hurt.
What, just clinching the bike?
No, because I had a Harley, and I'm not. I mean, I played around with dirt bikes and stuff like that, like when I, in the hood and shit like that. But it's just heavy, man. So they tell you, you gotta, please keep your legs close to the tank, to keep the balance.
You were squeezing them shits.
You
had to be,
because it was heavy. I didn't want to tilt this. So I was like, shit. So, but yeah, so that shit, no. I'm gonna tell you, you can watch all the YouTube videos you want, and all about how to do, clutch and all that stuff, and nigga, hands on. You do it hands on, you forget all that shit. You got to be on that bike. So right now, I'm second guessing myself. So.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I went to New Hampshire, picked it up, and rode it back. So 300 something miles.
Yeah.
By myself. Went to the hand track, picked it up from the dealer, and rode it back. I did it, but I was sore like a mother.
Yeah. You had legs,
You couldn't even see everything. Was just hurting because you're not used to that. Your body's not used to that format. It's got to break into that. And then not even that, but just the clutch, brakes, everything. And when I purchased the bike, it was in August. So it was to get a little cooler sometimes at night. That time in August. I'm coming back, you can't see because I'm coming to New Hampshire. That all you have to reflectors.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing a $135, $140 on that Harley. That shit was loud. I was out because I said if I hit something, I want to be able to hit and just die. I didn't lie the floor and be something.
It's in their eye.
You couldn't see in front of you.
Yeah.
So you just see the reflectors. I was just
Is that a reindeer antler?
You're like Peter from Family Guy.
Yo, he be killing me with that shit. He be killing me with that shit.
fixation, right? So basically, people think you steer bike with your hand. Well, no.
Yeah. That's where you're gonna go. Yep.
Yeah.
Still hold it, and once you look into it,
That's where you're going.
Right,
Yeah.
that's where the bike is going. Yeah.
accidents. Because sometimes, I know for me, I used to get sometimes you just daydream sometimes, and I don't know. I guess it's something on bikes. You just, bro, you gotta be so focused at times, and this is why I'm getting another scooter. I like scooter. I can be out this and that, but being on a bike is a different ballgame.
Yeah.
You gotta have 10 eyes.
That's why you just got to get it and get you as a Can-Am. Can-Am, 2 in the front, 1 in the back.
About it. I'm like, yo, listen, I might just fuck around and just give me a 3-wheeler. Yeah,
I had my license for like 15 years. I got DM. You got DM, right? DM, yeah. So I had mine for a minute. I had a street bike, and I did the Harleys. So I like it. But if you want to feel comfortable, get a Can-Am because it's like a scooter, and like if you even miss a shift, it shuts off. So it's a dope bike, and it's level.
I know the touring bikes is comfortable. It's like Cadillacs, but that's not me.
Yeah, but that's still 2 wheels. You need 3. As a friend, I don't think you're that coordinated. So I think you need a Can-Am. I think you need a Can-Am. And it's dope. It's fast, just like the regular bikes. Got, like I said, yeah, they dope. I was actually thinking about one of them. If I didn't get the Harley, I would have got a Can-Am. The shit's is dope. You just need a bike. Yeah. If it feels like it tips, it shuts off. If you go around the corner too fast, it shuts off. Yeah, it does the same gears. So stick in the class, get the license, get a Can-Am.
Think about it, but I was like, damn. I said, they making me work hard for this 350.
Yeah, they most definitely do. I remember when I did it. Then you got to do that 8. Can't put your feet down. Don't put your feet down. Once you drop the bike, it's over for you.
My issue for some reason is weird. Because I used to drive like stick, was the stalling on the bike. I don't know why I was having trouble with it.
Because you got to, every time when you stop or you going slow, you got to be down to 1.
That's what I think. No, because when they tell you to go in second gear and then you stop and you can't pull off on second gear.
Yeah, you got to be on 1.
You got to be on 1. You got to be on 1. And so I did a couple of stalls.
Brothers of the Leaf, what's good? My guy is in London. He does beats. It's my guy right there. He shows me love on he shows me love on the brand.
So that's my weekend. It's just packed.
So you got to go tomorrow?
Yeah, I go tomorrow at 7:00 in the morning.
Ooh. Well, I have a show tomorrow. I have a show. It's called Cigars and Cars. Cars and Cigars. That's gonna be in Queens. So I have that. Then after that, I'll be in Manhattan for a function, and then Monday I have a function. So I'm kind of busy, even though it's getting cold. So it's dope.
Yeah, it is getting cold. And it's getting dark fast.
Yes. Yesterday was the first, because I always said it's gonna get cold in November because it's never really cold now in October.
Yeah.
Yesterday I said, "What the fuck?" It was cold as shit. I said, "What?"
It was like 40 degrees this morning. Then it went up.
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all. I actually have a party right now, so I have to get there. So it was a dope show. I wanted to do something. Well, what's happened is I really want to do something with me on Outlaw, just so y'all know we got skills. We could talk without a guest. Plus, some of the people that I'm getting to interview think they're more famous than they are. So people are sending me the handlers, and like my boy, I grew up with him, love him to death. Just got a deal. So I'm like, yo, can I talk to your guest? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna send the what? I said, dude, I know you. He's in Brownsville on the bench. Bring him to the show. What the fuck?
I can see him right now.
So he's like, I'm gonna get you to the handler to what? So, and then my other guy, he said he has no handler, A&Rs or nothing like that. So he just forgot. So I said, yeah, bro. So now I'm kicking you to the back. We don't forget on Smokes and Jokes.
You know what I'm saying? Respect the business, whatever you want to feel like that.
We actually gonna have a show with you. It's supposed to be you and the comedian Wavy. You and Wavy and another guy I want to talk about incarceration and comedy. So that's gonna be an interesting one. So once we book that, they want to talk about incarceration and comedy. I don't know how that's gonna go together. And then DJ Danger D wants to do a comedy show. So we're supposed to be talking about that. He has this brilliant idea. So I said we all have to sit down and agree and talk on it. So yeah, but
first step, show up.
Yeah, first step, show up. And Danger D, I got one of my friends that's I hate when I forget the shit. She's we call the people who get you in magazines and stuff a publicist. So she said, I think y'all guys are doing a great job. I like the content. I like y'all guys' voices. I like the camera work. I like everything. He said, but the DJ has to step it up and get dressed because he looks like he just rolled from under his bed. That wasn't a good look for me. And I'm like, because you don't think to tell nobody what, he's a DJ. It's like, all right, that's how you come. But it's like, we all got to be uniform. We all got to look like something. And she said, when I see it and then you put the camera on him, it's like, what the fuck? So she's like a car crash. But I got to take that as, it's, people critique us every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's something that you could take.
You could take it with you.
Take it with you or whatever.
Yeah. So Danger D. Take that with you. Stop looking like nigga kidnapped you.
Step your game up.
Step your game up because you got to look good. Because you got to think about it also, like, we get a show, we get booked, we get a check. you decide you're gonna come on TV, people gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this dude?" You know. So let's fix it. Yeah, what the fuck, I can do that.
Maybe he wanted to look like Danger. This is my.
We're not gonna have no DJ. No
this is
DJ.
my outfit.
It's like, he spin around. Danger, danger.
I'm in character, motherfuckers.
Plus his motherfucking iPad. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we got this. It ain't me. This outlaw.
I ain't me. Nah, he went off. You know what I'm saying? I did my little thing, he tagged it, and he started shooting.
I was like that little guy on Harlem Night. Pat, pat, he shooting a machine gun. I was just a pat, pat. But I'm just telling you what the lady said. That's all I'm doing. That's what she said. I actually talked up to her about, maybe doing something, but she was talking about $1,500 a month. I was like, bitch, you gotta come down on that. We ain't got it.
Yeah, everybody.
Say 1,500, right?
Everybody in the
Yeah.
1500s.
But she's pretty good. She got a couple of my people in Time Magazine. She got them on the Today Show. But we not paying that. So, yeah, she got to come down. But she said she'll work with us. She said she'll work with it. Because she like what we doing. Yeah.
Oh, her services is $1,500.
Yeah. But I seen her work. So, I if I had it, I would do it.
Yeah.
But she said she'll work. She said, let her crunch some shit, see how her time is looking, and she might do something for us. So, we'll see. Like I said, we're here. Keep doing our thing so y'all can see us. We fly.
We just getting better.
We got the fly crew tonight.
We just getting better.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Q look like who's that burger? Nah, you just gotta be like present. At least look clean. That's what she basically saying. You ain't gotta get dressed up, but just look clean. Like don't look like you just fucking rolled out of a lot. Who said work? We gotta get your hoodie. You said a sweater.
Your sweater?
5X, right?
Sweater or hoodie?
You was 5X?
Or
was that D?
We gotta get some more.
Send it to me. Text it to me. I forget who we were. I still gotta pay her too.
We gotta order some more because it's getting a little colder now.
Yeah. This is like 3 or 4. I ain't wear, so I'm still good. Fuck you, nigga.
Motherfucker does it all the time. You saw you or not? Like, the next thing you know, he got like 90 different colors.
But see, you heard it right. I do ask. I go, hey, I'm putting the order in. Let me know.
I'm like, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, that's what he does.
He just keep the patterns to himself.
D, if I said it's Monday, we talk. So I was like, D, I'm ordering Monday. Are you gonna call me Wednesday? So this. He'll call me Wednesday. He a little special. He's like, got your ass. How many colors you want, nigga? Yeah, that's what he does. I'm gonna order all these flavors Monday. He go, okay. I go, you heard me? Yeah. I got you. All right, love you. Get in the car. When the screen screen. That's outlaw. So fix your shit, bro.
I need reminders.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hit you with reminders now. See, I gotta do everything, bro. I gotta remind. I gotta book people. This shit is crazy. Send me your size. I think because you said 3 or 5. I know you at Danger D said 5. I think it was Danger D maybe said 5. Yeah, you 3. Check your shirt. He went to.
I've been working out lately. So,
all right, so D, what you got?
Thick.
What you got for the week? Are you going on a motorcycle? What else you got going on?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got that. I got that for the week. What else? I was supposed to be doing. Supposed to have this show lined up on Thursday. Still waiting for the logistics of it. So just trying to. But I'll let y'all know if it's official. But
please, thank you.
So just working with that, and then the same thing, same grind. You know what I'm saying? Like out here working out, doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Writing, doing what I gotta do, and hopefully I have a bike.
Oh, so you're gonna buy a bike right after?
Nigga, I'm not buying.
Oh, I was like, you mean you had a bike license?
It's crazy though, but they said that you have to buy. If you're going to do the class, make sure you buy it right.
Yeah, because you got to stay in memory.
Yeah.
I got to take another class to remember because I ain't ride a bike in 5 to 8 years.
Yeah, like muscle memory. So I don't know. I may just get like a little hoopty. If somebody's selling a bike out there for $300 and everything.
Yeah.
For $300. You know what I'm saying? A used bike. And I'm saying I'm not gonna go buy nothing new right now. That shit got
what you got going on?
First motorcycle, first motorcycle.
What you got going on, bro?
Basically, we got dope follow-up, dope meeting on some things we're working with, possibly a new location for Smokesxjokes. That's one thing.
I forgot those buttons was there.
Basic editing and just music stuff, and the same all around stuff. That's basically it.
The man. What you got going? Same thing?
Same shit. Shoot, editing, meeting on Monday.
Great. See, we working.
Oh, you know what? We need to get in the studio. We need to smoke some jokes song. We need a Smokesxjokes theme song.
Well, what you call it? What you gonna say he'll do one for us? Unless you're trying to do your own thing.
Who's that?
Christ.
Christ. First name Jesus.
But Christ, the one that we interviewed, he was with Smooth the Hustler.
Yeah, I know.
He said he'll do something for us. So
Okay.
it's up to you. If you want to do it yourself, you to do whatever.
No, I'm just saying.
But he said he'll do it for us.
I just said
I just ain't hit him in a minute.
I didn't say I was going to spit the balls.
I thought you was gonna do it.
I
All right,
I might. I got a little something.
If you want me to jump on it, I'll hit him and ask him if he's still gonna do it for us.
All right.
I haven't hit him in a minute.
So we got to get in there.
All right, let's do it.
Drop
All right.
some bars.
So we gotta get a new song. And like I said, if you guys get a chance, I'm gonna probably post it in like 2 minutes. Well, right after we get off, I'm gonna post the cigars and cars. And so they have vintage, old school cars. I'm gonna be there with my cigars probably for like 3 hours. I don't think I'm gonna give them 8 unless it's really popping. Then I'll give them 8. But they're 3 hours for the most part. It's gonna be like all types of cars out there in Queens, 2 to 8. So if you want to show up to do that, can't say about the one Monday because it's private, so I can't be inviting you out to people's places. So that's just me and the people. And then Tuesday, I just have some deliveries, and then the weekend I got some stuff coming up, but it wasn't locked in. So stay tuned to Smokes and Jokes. Stay tuned, Miss Cigars. Stay tuned to David Outlaw. Stay tuned to Mixed Time Media, Cypher Sounds. We always post each other's stuff, so just pay attention. If you have a question, if you want to ask us anything, if you want, I know that's the same thing, question, answer anything. But you want to ask us anything, or even for business, you want us to do a video shoot, photos. You want David Outlaw to come up and do comedy. You want me to bring my cigars? Just hit any of us. We'll pass it on, and we'll do what we do. We're on the way up. Don't wait till we get up there to ask us, because then now we're going to be like, fuck you. No, we're not. We just going to charge you more. That's about it. So, look out. We're here. We appreciate everybody here. Love everybody here. I got to go work. So see y'all next week.